with the World Cup just days away, Ryan, I think it's only fair that we let the people know our overall predictions for both the World Cup and for the U.S. men's national team specifically.
And it's a goal for the United States. Le va a pegar al arco, busca el pelotazo,
Simplistic, you're listening to Stars and Stripes.
Yeah, so along this World Cup journey, you guys will get our individual game day predictions and everything, but I think it's also important to talk about what we think the overall
the big picture.
The big picture. Apart from these 3 games, what should the United States be aiming for? And I overall, I just want to say, looking to the future, looking beyond this World Cup, 2026 is a huge World Cup as well. So I think this is the opportunity that we give these players experience. Maybe things don't go their way. Maybe these players learn. They may not win it all, but at the very least, the goal for this World Cup is to get these young players the experience of what it means to be at a big tournament. Because come 2026, we should be a contender on our home soil.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but this is the World Cup. These players are talented. The goal should be to make a run at this tournament. Now, a realistic goal is not to win it, but I think quarterfinals is a realistic goal. That's what they should be shooting for. The talent that they have is easily good enough and easily talented enough to make it out of the group. And then you should be trying to win that game, make it to the quarterfinals just as far as any U.S. men's national team has ever been, because the level that we've seen the U.S. and the world view of the U.S. is they're a team that can get out of the group, but come those knockout stages, that's where things don't go well. That's where they can't compete. I think this group has the ability to take that next step and to win a game in the knockout stages. So I think the quarterfinals are a very realistic goal for the U.S. And then coming to that, best case to worst case scenario for you.
Oh, man.
For the U.S.
I think a lot of it comes down to the first 20 to 30 minutes in the Wales game. That could be a huge telling sign as to how the rest of this tournament is going to go. If Wales nicks a couple because of their pace, because of their ability on the counter, if they just punch us back right at the start, this could be a very long and difficult tournament for the United States. It all comes down to that, to how we start on Monday, November 21st, how we begin in that game, because that will prove to be how we play the rest of the time. If we don't pick it up against Wales, if we don't rise to the occasion, I could see this tournament going very badly. I could see us going down to England 4-0. That's not what I want to be thinking about right now. I want to be positive. I want to be excited. And that makes me think about the best case. The best case, like you mentioned, is getting to those quarterfinals, winning the quarterfinals. I want to see us go against the likes of England, the likes of whoever we play in the quarters, whether it's Germany, Portugal. I want to see us competing against those kind of teams. We've proven we could play these CONCACAF sides, and we've proven, dude, even against Mexico, we're levels past that.
I completely agree.
I want to see us competing against these big European teams that people talk about as their favorites for the tournament. Even if we lose against these teams in the quarters or the semis, whatever, let's make it difficult. That's my best case scenario.
That is exactly my thoughts. I think you literally just echoed it. I'm not going to try and repeat your points, but a semifinal appearance is obviously a dream. And even a quarterfinal appearance is a lofty goal. But if they can get there, even if it's in the round of 16 against a team like the Netherlands, and they have a real go and compete at that level and really give them a game and show that they have the ability to win that game, cause that team issues, give everything you can for that flag. That's the best case scenario. Is you mentioned you go up against an Argentina, against the Lionel Messi, and then if you go down in a thriller, you come back as heroes and you get ready and take that and learn for 2026. Worst case scenario, you mentioned it, dropping against Wales, because then even a draw against Wales, it's not horrendous, but you're fighting an uphill battle because there's a realistic chance that you have to get something from that England game, and then that game against Iran is a must win.
Now, I would hate for that scenario against Iran to be a must-win. They are already being talked about as a dark horse, someone with fury, passion behind them, and I do not want to be going into that game saying this is a do or die, because they could very well be a wild card in this tournament with their attacking options, and we need to secure points early on, and that opportunity is against Wales. We need to take advantage.
USA top scorer.
This is Christian Pulisic's show, man. This is his time to show off, and I think he's gonna get a couple. He's gonna get 3. Beyond that, not sure, but I think he's gonna be the biggest, at least with 2 or 3.
EA Sports agrees with you, and I do too. I feel like, come on, man, we got no controversy here, but yeah, it's Christian's time. This is his time to shine, the moment he's been waiting for. Moving on, breakout star of the tournament. It can be American, it could be someone else. Who is it? Or do both. Your choice.
Oh, it could be anyone, dude. I mean, that's a lot to think about. But I think this tournament, we've been seeing him a lot, but this tournament is where we're gonna see something huge from Anthony Robinson. I could see this guy playing at some of the best teams in the world. I know he's at Fulham right now, and he's doing a great job. But if he performs on this big stage, he is a guy that you could see playing for a top club. Absolutely. His attacking ability, his defensive ability, he is going to be a hot target on the market in the future if he performs well at this tournament. And I think it's his time to shine.
See, I love that pick. I'm going to go with Timothy Weah. And whether or not he's going to be a starter for that Wales game is to be determined. But Timothy Weah, fit and firing, is a handful for any defender. We saw what he did in qualifying. He is so direct and so difficult to defend, especially on the counterattack. I think this is his ability to break out on the world stage, because people have kind of forgot about him since he's been dealing with all these injuries and hasn't quite been able to be consistently on the field, whether it be back when he was with PSG or since he's moved to Lille. I think this is an opportunity for Tim Weah to really announce himself as a player that can be at the top level of this game, because that's where his talent is. And if he can notch a couple of goals, create a couple opportunities, some setups and stuff, I mean, the suitors for Timothy Weah could be very big.
Absolutely. And now, I mean, with all those goals in mind, now all we could do is sit back and watch, man.
Yep. All right. Final 2. Tournament top scorer.
Tournament
Anyone.
top scorer. Dude. If you guys know me, you know I'm going in on Argentina this tournament.
We're doing the same thing.
Time. This is Argentina's time for Lionel Messi, the best to ever play. Messi is going to have the tournament of his life.
I completely agree with you, and I don't want to.
What a hot take of us to choose
what
the best player in the
but I
world
think
as the best player.
Yeah, hot take right there. We're both like, oh, Messi's going to win he's going to be the top scorer. They're going to win. I'll say just to be different, I'm going to say maybe Benzema scores the most goals, but Argentina win the World Cup. Messi, player of the tournament, establishing himself as the greatest player of all time. Ryan, it's going to be a blast, man. Early morning risers, wake up, watch soccer, go on with the day. I mean, I can't wait.
I will see you on Monday, sir, in person.
Yes, in person. Tons of content coming out, and hopefully celebrating a 3-point victory. Just the 3 points in a victory for the U.S. I don't know what I'm saying. This isn't the NFL, but I cannot wait. USA Wales, Monday, November 21st, 11 a.m. Pacific time. What is that? 2 p.m. Eastern time. USA versus Wales. We will see you guys after that. I cannot wait.
See you guys.
That's all we got for you on this edition of Stars and Strikes.
This is the place to be for anything and everything USMNT. Check out our other content on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever else you get your podcasts.
Make sure to hit like and subscribe. And also hit us up on social media as we follow the boys on their quest for glory in Qatar. We will see you real soon.